Hi, my name is Julie Markford. It's February 5th, 2023. I'm going to be talking about the cardiovascular system today. I did draw a diagram here. My artistic ability is not the best, so bear with me in this. So I'm going to talk about the cardiovascular system and how blood flows through our bodies and the main components that are involved here. So the deoxygenated blood is going to flow into the heart via the superior and inferior vena cava here. It's going to enter through the right atrium. We have two atrias. We have a right and a left, and they're going to be the areas that are going to be receiving the blood to the heart. From here, it's going to pass through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle. Ventricles, we also have two of them. We have a right and a left ventricle as well. They're the holding cells until the blood is able to be pumped elsewhere. From here, from the right ventricle, we're going to go through the pulmonary semilunar valve here into the pulmonary arteries. And into the pulmonary arteries, it's going to go into the lungs. So we have the right and the left lung here. Our lungs are going to be responsible for the gas exchange here. So with the deoxygenated blood, we're going to drop off the CO2 waste products that need to be expelled from our body. The lungs are responsible for respiration, so inhalation, exhalation. So we're going to breathe in the oxygen, nutrients that we need for our bodies. And then from there, our lungs also play a vital role in also getting the outside air temperature into our body temperature. So it's going to bring up that air, possibly that cold air. I'm in Minnesota right now, so it's going to get that cold air that I'm breathing in and warm it up to my body temperature to be able to pass it through the body. It's also going to moisturize it. Right now we have really dry air, so it's going to bring out our moisture so our body can use it as well. It also plays a role in the blood volume and pressure as well. So from the lungs, the blood is going to return to the heart, and it's going to return to the heart via the pulmonary veins. So it's going to come back to the heart and enter that atria over here on our left atria. From the left atria, it's going to pass through the mitral valve here into the left ventricle. From the left ventricle, it's going to head out through another valve here. This is the aortic valve. From the aortic valve, it's going to go up through the aorta right here. The aorta is a cane-shaped, and it's going to go up to our brains. It's going to go to the coronary arteries. It's going to go out to our bodies, the rest of our bodies here. And then on each side, I kind of drew, obviously the arteries are on both sides. I just drew one side for arteries, one side for veins for simplicity. So leaving the aorta, it's going to go into arteries, and it's going to flow out through our bodies. Arteries are going to be down here. You can see they're going to be more muscular. They're going to have thick muscular walls and a smaller lumen or passageway. And this is going to be to receive the high pressured blood, and it's going to get it where it needs to go. From there, the arteries are going to break into arterioles, which are going to be able to reach more tissues and organs of the body. And then it's going to break into capillaries or capillaries here. And they're going to be the site for exchange as well, so dropping off oxygen, nutrients, and things that our body has needed from other parts, the digestive system, the lymphatic system, other things. They all work together. From there, we're going to go back. So capillaries are also involved with the exchange as well. So they're not only going to drop off the nutrients, but they're also going to pick up the waste products, CO2, other things that our body needs to expel. Then from capillaries or capillaries, it's going to go into veins or venules, which are smaller veins, and then into the veins here. So you can see the veins look a little different than the arteries. The veins here have, it's a larger lumen or passageway, and it also has these valves here. The valves, I forgot to mention in the heart too, the purpose of the valves are to prevent any backflow. So our bodies and our hearts are working in a rhythm. Our heart beats to a rhythm, and it needs to stay consistent. So it isn't able to have the backflow, or it would throw off that whole system that we have and throw off our pressure. And so there are some disorders with that that we won't get into, but the blood is flowing back up to our heart. So these valves stop it from backflowing, just like on a roller coaster when you're going on the incline. There's the flaps that don't let you roll back. It's kind of like our valves here. So it's going to go back to the heart here, and then it's going to go back to where we started. And that is my tutorial of the cardiovascular system. Thank you so much.